Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, day number 3. The radio seems a bit loud. I turned it all the way down to 10%, but it seems like it's louder than it should be, so we're going to just change the station to something different. Let's go to let's go for a drum and bass attack and see what that's got. So, checking on our orders here. What do we have in store for today? We have a Royal Bianco. Oh, that's actually something that's different. That's a story order. We've got three options here for some suspension work, so that's what we're going to take. So, how about this one right here? General running, gear control, and repair. That sounds interesting. Let's go ahead and take that one. Repair with minimum parts condition at 91%. Which means we can put used parts on it, but they want pretty much new parts. So, quickly we'll go over here and kind of give it a good once over here. See if we see anything. Oh, we definitely see some problems here on the left front and the right rear. Most definitely some problems on the left front and right rear. So let's get that over here to the lift. And we'll go ahead and pull off that right front and right rear tire. Hope all you guys are doing great today. Sorry I didn't get an episode out yesterday, but with the other games that I have going on, it's hard to do one every day, but I'm trying my best. So let's go ahead and pull this off. I wonder if it'd be best to go ahead and... get this thing... Why can I not take it off? Here we go. I wonder if it'd be best to get this thing up in the air a little higher than this so we can see a little better. We'll try it from down here first, and if we need to raise it up, we will. So we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Let's kind of give her a good gander here. Looks like we definitely got some problems in this area. How's the sway bar looking? The sway bar looks good. We can't even look at it from here. That's fine. Oh, we got that wheel off. We'll go get the other wheel off as soon as I can figure out how to back out of the menus. I don't necessarily like the way they do the menus in this game. It seems like your right mouse button should back all the way out of the car instead of having to hit escape. I might have to change that. Alright, we got that off there. Yeah, let's go ahead and raise it up so we can actually see what we're doing. I think it'll make it a little easier to work on, maybe. Alright, so do we have to take off... I wonder if we can take off this without actually... We should be able to take this off without actually taking the hub and all off. Although we're going to need to take the spindle off as well, so take the shock absorber off. This thing is a piece of junk. The steering knuckle A looks like it's well, that side of it looks bad. Oh, I see, it's connected to this down here, so we'll have to take that off as well. Can we get the front drive axle out yet? We can. We'll take that off. Outer tie rod looks like crap. Definitely tore up. Take that off. Take this lower suspension arm off. And unfortunately, we're going to have to take the hub assembly and all off as well. It's just kind of hanging here in midair, so you know how they got that to work. I'll never know. Brake pads, nope. Brake disc. Front wheel hub. Oh, we got the hub bearings. Now the front wheel hub. And knuckle cover, and now we can get to the front steering knuckle. Okay, so that one is done, I believe. Whoops. Again, backing out to all the menus. Let's check out this rear end here. So it looks like, yeah, oh, we have some more damage up here in the front. We have to take that off. I wonder if we can go and get that without actually taking the other side apart. Let's try it. No, we don't want the gearbox. We cannot take that out yet. But we might be able to take it out if we go over here and disconnect what it's hooked to. Maybe. Actually, that looks like That looks like it's in poor repair as well. No, that's in good repair. I think we have to take this piece right here off to get to that, which means we'll have to take that other wheel off, I think. Yeah, we will. It's not really a big deal though. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now we should be able to get this off of here now, and then that piece out of the back. There we go. Nice. Okay, now to the back side of the car. Let's go ahead and start taking this stuff here loose. Get these brake pads off. They're in good shape. Get this hub off here. What's holding me on here? Ah, that's right. Rear axle drive's got to come out. And the hub bearing. Now the hub. Got quite a bit of XP here. We may actually have enough to get an upgrade. I'm really not 100% sure. Does this axle housing have to come off? I believe it probably will. The rear end sway link will have to come off. This rear shock absorber A has got to come off. Apologies for the throat clearing. Whatever, this thing has got to come off. All damaged in terrible repair. That can't come off yet. This should be able to come off. We'll take the spring off and the spring cap off. And now I believe we can get to some of this other stuff here. Actually, a lot of pieces here are just in no good at all. Now this should come off now. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of parts we got to buy here. I think that should be everything. Let's look at the car real fast. Make sure we don't see any more. Oh, I do see some red up there. Yep. We may have to lower it down to get to those things. What we got here? Yeah, definitely. Why is it not? That was strange. Oh, it appears. Well, I guess we're gonna have to inspect it like this, so we can definitely see that those are worn out. This looks good. I think this looks pretty good as well. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get rid of these things here. Take these bushings out. Looks like they're in not so good a shape. And there's one more right down here, I think. And this should be everything. What about this bushing here? I wonder what kind of shape it's in. Can I not inspect it? It doesn't look like I can. Nope. Can be examined on the test path. Okay, we're not gonna do that one just quite yet. Let's replace what we've got, and then we'll see where we stand after that. So let's see, we've got some of this stuff. Let's arrange this by condition, so we kind of know what we need to get. We've got to order a lot of parts here. We've got a lot of. We need a front drive axle H, a spring cap. There's got to be a way to highlight this stuff so it's easier to know what you got to get. Like, I feel like we'll have to make sure to sell things when we're done. That way we don't end up in a situation like this where we have a lot of stuff that's just sitting in the inventory. Okay, I know one thing we might can do here. if we look at the car, look at the checklist, we should have everything checked right here. Spring cap, small rubber bushing. So we need 3 rubber bushings, a spring cap, and a sway bar end link. 3 rubber bushings. 3 rubber bushings, a sway bar. Do we need rubber bushings or small rubber bushings? I'm not sure. Small rubber bushings, 3 of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and just order like 10 of them because we're probably going to be needing them a lot. Alright, sway bar end link, which is going to be where? Sway bar end link. Outer tie rod, I think we need one of those as well, but I will wait on that. Sway bar end link. I spelled sway wrong, of course. A sway bar end link. There it is. Need one of those. Alright, what next? Spring cap, a rear wheel hub. Spring cap and a rear wheel hub. Whoa. A spring cap. So we know what that looks like. That's kind of that little circular thing. Shock absorber cap. We need a spring cap. Spring cap. Rear wheel hub. Right here. Okay. What next? 3 regular rubber bushings and a rear suspension arm A. We'll go ahead and order 10 of these as well. And a rear suspension arm A. Suspension upper arm, rear suspension arm A. There we go. Alright. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Rear suspension upper arm, rear shock absorber cap. Rear suspension upper arm. Shock absorber cap. I think this is the one we need. We don't need a rear spring, we need a shock absorber as well. Rear shock absorber A, rear suspension arm B. Rear shock absorber A, rear suspension arm B. Gosh, we're making, well, hopefully we make a lot of money on here because we are buying a ton of parts. Another small rubber bushing, front drive axle H, sway bar end link A. Front drive axle H, sway bar end link A. Front drive axle H, sway bar end link A. Sway bar end link A. Where would that be at? Sway bar end link A. I don't see a sway bar end link A. Sway bar end link. Okay, let's. Sway bar end link. Must be front end link. Sway bar front end link A. Okay. And a drive. Was it? It's like a drive. Yeah. Front drive axle H. Front drive axle H. Front drive axle H. Here. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of parts we've got to take off this car. Holy cow. Alright, we need a sway bar front end link A, a front steering knuckle A. Oh, actually, no, steering knuckle A, front steering knuckle A, and outer tie rod. Front steering knuckle A and an outer tie rod. Well, here's the outer tie rod. Front steering knuckle A. Front steering knuckle A. So people are spending like $2,000 on this car. Although it's a newer car, so it's probably worth it. Front shock absorber A, front shock absorber cap. Front shock absorber A. Front shock absorber cap. And then I think we got one more part we got to get, and that should be it. Front drive shaft. Front drive shaft. Where's it at? Front drive axles. Front drive shaft. Okay, let's see if we got all the parts we need and put her back together. We'll start on the rear over here, I guess. We'll go ahead and throw in these new bushings. Yep, brand new. And then get the rest of these bushings in here real fast. Get down here where you can actually see what we're doing. Okay, and let's put the new rear suspension A arm, or arm A, excuse me. If we can get down here to it. No, we can't do that yet. Okay. I'm not sure why, but sway bar end link. Brand new one of those. New shock absorber. Yes, please. What next? Let's see, we have rear suspension upper arm. We can go ahead and add that. Yes, we'll add the bushings. It's gonna be a brand new ride. You're gonna love it. Now, why is it not letting us? Oh, we have to put it up on a lifter to be able to do that. I see. All right. Well, no problem. We can do that in just a second. Yeah, that one as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get it up in the air. And now I think we probably can put the spring on from under here as well. I wonder why is it still showing all that red, I wonder. I'm not sure. Yep, get that on there. Now we get the spring caps, here we go. Put the spring back on. Okay, and one more part down here in the rear, I think. Oh goodness, we're very close up. Where's that piece we need to put in? Right here. No? Here. I think this was the last one. As far as the suspension goes, I think. Alright, let's check real fast. Rear wheel hub, yeah, we got that coming in. Yeah, that's everything for the rear, it looks like. Let's go ahead and put in this hub. Brand new hub here. The bearing. Drive shaft, we'll put that in there. That was good though, I don't think we actually replaced that. And now I think the calipers goes on. Oh, okay, we gotta put the, obviously the, whoa, no, not that one. We gotta put the actual hub on. Yeah, we want to put the good hub on, not the terrible crappy hub. Brake pads, caliper, and the tire. Nice. So that back into this car should be completely finished now. Great. Sweet. Now let's get on around here to the front. First things first, we got to put this drive axle in the very front of the car. Where is it at? Right here. Yep, brand new drive axle. Get out of the menu here. There we go. Front drive axle H. Now we can put this wheel back on here, because that's all we need to do to this side. And now around to this side here, where we can piece all this back together. It's in terrible shape. I guess first things first, we got to put this piece on and just let it float in the air there. Now piecing together all this stuff that we've taken apart here. Brand new bushings there for you. Yes. Very nice. New shock absorber. No, we need a new... Do we not get the new stuff? I thought we did. Could've sworn we bought a new shock absorber. No, we don't want that one in there. Maybe we needed two of them and I didn't realize. So, front shock absorber and shock absorber cap. Let me check my inventory real fast. I thought we had that. We do have that right here. So why... Did I get the wrong one, maybe? I swear, I keep backing out of that menu. Front shock absorber A. That should be the right one. No, I don't want to put that in there. I don't understand how we changed that out. Let's get rid of the old parts and just see what happens. We'll just go ahead and sell the old shock absorber parts here. Yep. And the shock absorber cap. That's the rear shock absorber cap. Where's the front shock cap? Spring cap. You know what? We're gonna sell all junk. Alright. Now we should have, it should, for whatever reason, it wasn't popping up. Let's see if it does now. See, it still has these parts on there. I don't understand that. We don't even have them in the inventory anymore. Well, can we put anything else on here before we put that on? Let's at least do that and get rid of everything else we've got. And we'll put this bearing in here real quick. And the drive axle. We got a brand new drive axle we're going to stick in. Alright, let's go ahead and get this disc brake on here. And everything else we need. Now that should be everything, I think, except for that shock. And for whatever reason, it won't let us put that shock in. At least not the new one. We've got 100% front spring, but old shock equipment. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to back out here and we're going to... Oh, we've got less rubber bushings. Oh, we got a front sway bar link we got to put in as well. Nope, I don't want to sell that. No thanks. Let's go ahead and put in this front sway bar link. Did we actually take off the sway bar itself. I didn't think we took the sway bar off. No, we did not. It won't let us put this front link in until the shock's up there, I guess. I want to take the sway bar off. If I can, just to see. I can't. Well, let's try putting the car down on the ground and see if that makes a difference with the shock. It shouldn't, but you never know. No, still poor condition. That just does not make sense to me. Is it the spring that's in bad condition that's making everything else in bad condition? Possibly. According to this, I don't even have a spring in the inventory. Well, let's order a spring real quick. Maybe that's why. Front spring. Maybe that was it. Technically, this car shouldn't have. It should have like coilovers. So I guess these are coilovers. Now let's try it. No, still. I don't understand that. I don't think they're gonna be happy with this, to be honest. I think they're gonna want new parts there, because this is pretty destroyed. Yeah, see? Still says those need repaired. I think we got a glitch on our hands here. And if it's glitched out, I'm not gonna know how to fix it. So we'll take this part back off and this shock absorber back off. I wonder if you have to combine them on a machine somewhere in the garage. That's a possibility. I bet you do. I bet there's a machine somewhere that handles shocks. Spring puller, perhaps? There we go. That's it. Alright, well, we know now. No? This one? Can I undo? Oh, guess that would help if I took them out of there, huh? Now, please work. Thank you. And then one more up here at the top, I think. Oh, no. We gotta put this in. Technically, it should be bolted at the top as well, but we're not gonna be sticklers about it. And we're all done. Oh, we gotta put the wheel on. Can't forget that. It only took us about 30 minutes to fix that car. Hopefully we'll make a decent amount of money. And you are ready, sir. Let's get you down off the lift here. And you're good to go. Finish order. We got quite a bit of money for that and some XP as well. Do we have enough XP to actually get anything? We have 3 skill points. Nice. Well, let's just start from the beginning and just get everything. I think that's the best way to do it. So, 50% faster screwing and unscrewing. What was this one? 50% faster part examination. I thought we unlocked one before. Let's get that one unlocked. Get this one unlocked. And what's this one? Part installing and removing. Faster walking. 5% discount at shops. That's good to do. Let's get that. I think that'll be good enough. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for day number 3. And I think the next day we might do some more suspension work. I'll try to do something different every episode if I can. So I'll probably do a couple episodes. You know, there's going to be some times where you don't see anything, obviously. If I do a grinding episode, maybe I'll try to do some kind of time lapse on it so you'll still kind of see it. But you know, it might be just time lapse, like I said. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye bye.